Hey there, and welcome back to From the 501. I'm Nick Yarbrough, along with me, Peyton Fisher. Well, Big Fish, let's get on into it. Arkansas, Kentucky.
I'm going to completely retract everything I said from last week. I do think Mark Pope is a fraud, but I'll give him some grace for what happened last Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, Kentucky obviously wanted that game more than we did.
We're their Super Bowl.
Hey, I'm not going to disagree with that. I agree. I mean, we had a chance late, didn't make shots. It is what it is, and even though we didn't win, didn't look good either. Darius Acuff had an off night. Dude still put up 22 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Didn't create any steals or blocks or anything, but it's not terrible. I mean, he could have shot the ball a lot better. He shot 8 of 20, so 40%, which is still good, but it's a lot lower than his average.
Yeah. Knox had an off night.
Yeah, it just seemed like a lot of guys kind of had an off night. Like, let's look at this box score from that game.
Well, look at that as well.
I mean, you only had, yeah, I mean, it was better than I expected. Brazil had a decent game, led the team in threes. Acuff finally hit one, but there for a while, Brazil was the only one who made a 3 all game.
Yeah, what did we finish? Was it 2 for 17 or something like that?
3 for 14.
Yeah. Off night. That's all I can really say. I think that Kentucky obviously wanted it. I feel like they were a little bit more physical. That stretch there where they got those 3 techs.
That was insane.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
The refs turned that into a clown show there for a minute. It was just a little ridiculous. I don't think hardly any of the techs that were called that game really should have been called.
No. I feel like it almost slowed us down more than anything. Like, yeah, it helped us get like that 4 point. Like, I think we got up 4. It probably helped us there, but we're best when we're just moving and balling.
Yeah, slow games we don't shine in, really. We kind of have to have a little bit of controlled chaos going on.
I agree.
Well,
and A&M snuck one out. I know I said that last week, but A&M
they did lose to Alabama.
They did lose?
Yeah.
Thank the Lord.
Speaking of, let's just pull up the SEC standings as they currently are, and sitting 1 game behind, really not that bad. The only thing that's alarming is that there's 6 teams that have a chance to win the conference.
Gosh, Alabama has the 40-year-old from the G League playing. Don't know how that's. I think Alabama might make a little bit of a rise. What scares me.
Florida's been playing really well. I think they might end up winning the conference again, at least regular season.
I'm sure they would definitely be the betting favorite, I would think.
Yeah. Did you see the Alabama-Florida game last week?
I did not, actually.
They were like chanting G League drop every time that kid went up and shot free throws. Yeah. All right. Now
I admire the creativity.
I do too. It's fun.
Or just the calling out of the nonsense. I think that's probably a better way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama can't hide from it.
Well, dude, what else can Alabama not hide? I mean, Brandon Miller a couple of years ago. It just seems like they're always pulling these stunts.
Oh, yeah. They definitely are. Now, here's our end of the SEC stretch. Again, we're hit or miss. But, I mean, at Alabama, at Florida, those are still your toughest games left.
Yeah.
LSU, they're fine until the end of the second half. They just fall apart every time.
I think you said it previously. It seems like we've always split with them for whatever reason.
We do. I wouldn't be shocked if we lost at LSU. I mean, the only time we was the last time we swept LSU. Will Wade's last year, and we beat them twice in the regular season, and then once in the SEC tournament.
I think we went 3-0 against them that year.
That was nice. I liked that.
It was like, I think that was probably the best regular season. That was, I'm getting off topic, but that was awesome. Actually beat someone 3 times. I hope we get Kentucky again, by the way.
Honestly, why are we not playing them twice a year? Like, play once in Rupp, once in Fayetteville. That sounds like peak entertainment, but I guess the SEC just doesn't want to see that.
Well, I saw some Kentucky trolls on the Burnerverse, and they were telling their argument is that like we're not a rival with Arkansas. I know. I was like, this thing goes back way before y'all's times. Like Eddie Sutton, I mean, like that was a kind of a rivalry because of that. Now we got Cal. I mean, that day. Say what you want, Kentucky fans. Y'all were begging for Cal like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and I mean, to say we're not a rival, do they not remember when Arkansas first came into the SEC and Kentucky just ran that, and then we came in
immediately
championship and went the following year we're runners up. Like when we joined into the league, like it was Kentucky and us. That was the top 2 teams. Like to say that we're not even close to being rivals is a little silly, in my opinion. I mean, Kentucky fans are constantly obsessed with what we're doing, and as soon as Arkansas loses a game, they just flood that. But if we win, they crickets.
Well, I feel like their logic is like silly. Like they're going to tell you their rivals in basketball are Tennessee and Florida, and I think Florida, sure, I can see it for basketball, but it's definitely us and them. I mean, that's their argument. Is they were saying that they don't want to lose their home and homes with them.
I mean, okay, whatever. I mean, yeah, they have history, but
like I think we have a better program than Tennessee and Florida. Maybe debatable, sure, but like Tennessee, I'm going to go ahead and just say Arkansas is the superior basketball program.
I mean, all time, I'm putting Arkansas third best basketball program in the SEC. I'll give Florida the nod over us just because they've won 3 titles. We've won 1.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Kentucky is just historically a great basketball program. There's no denying that whatsoever. But I just don't see how you can't call it somewhat of a rivalry now.
I mean, especially now. I get like the Eddie Sutton generation would probably, like that generation, I don't even know how old they'd be, but like that started something. And then the Cal thing, like, do y'all not remember, like Kentucky fans, do y'all not remember what y'all did to this man last year when he came back and y'all booed him? That does not say like rent free. I mean, that is Cal telling you rent free, by the way.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, after they beat us in a random game in January that has like it really doesn't do anything. We're both sitting at pretty much the exact same spot still. Like I saw like videos of like Kentucky fans just like losing it. It's like, well, it's a rivalry. Like it might not be their number 1. It might not be the most important one to them.
It's probably similar to how we treat Mizzou in football. Like, Mizzou always loves to beat us. I don't know. Like, it just seems like maybe it's, like, a little one-sided, but, like, at the end of the day, both teams do not like each other.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, I would kind of say it's a little bit more like Arkansas Ole Miss in football.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, neither school likes each other whatsoever. The whole Kiffin thing also added to that. But yeah, just to say that we're not, but also care about every single thing that we do it's insane.
I mean, in football, if we play, my current status of as my fanhood as a Razorback football fan is kind of a little suspect right now. But like, I'm just saying, like, I don't think either fan base. I mean, yes, they're not going to like each other, sure, but it's like it would be the equivalent of like Arkansas playing South Carolina. Like, there's zero like beef there, really.
Yeah.
Like in football, it's like who cares? Like, but there's two basketball schools going at it.
Yeah, and I mean, since we're on the topic, there are 4 teams in the SEC football wise that I want to beat every single year: Ole Miss, LSU, Texas, and Texas A&M.
Yeah, I would agree. Oh, honestly, are you putting them? Is that your order?
In my exact order, I'd probably say Texas 1, LSU 2, A&M 3, Ole Miss 4.
So I think I'm gonna go basically the complete opposite. I think I'm gonna go A&M, Ole Miss, Texas. I mean, Texas. There's no bad blood between me and them. I feel like growing up, when we played Texas, we usually won. I know it's kind of changed recently. And then probably Mizzou for I don't know. I hate them all. It's like we're comparing dimes and nickels.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Just seeing those little Aggies crying with their rings going like that really brings me a lot of joy.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun in Dallas when we had those games down there. We'll just say that.
Do you remember them?
Oh yeah, I do. I do. Well, let's look at this, and we'll give our game by game prediction for the end of the season. At Mississippi State, I think it's a win.
Going with a dub.
Mississippi State, they're fine. No disrespect to them, but
dude, do you want to go to that? I'm looking at the tickets as low as 24. Do we want to go?
Oh my! At LSU, it's $4.
Yeah, but it's a Tuesday. That'd be like the problem in that one.
I'll get back to you on Mississippi State because I really wouldn't be opposed to that.
We probably. I don't know if we go through Tupelo or not. I think you go to Oxford and actually go. That's probably what we would do. Probably stay in Oxford and just make it.
If we go a little from the 501 post game,
we'll do it. We'll do it from the Ford F-150. Can we do that?
I don't see why not. Figure it out. All right, so we got Mississippi State. That's a dub. At LSU.
I'm just going to say if the tickets are $4 and we're like a top 25 team, I'm going to just go ahead and assume a W.
Yeah, I mean, in my heart, I know somehow, some way we're going to split it with LSU, but I still think that we're going to win.
Yeah.
Auburn at home.
That could be tricky.
Especially because we don't string a lot of good games back to back to back.
Yeah, it seems that way.
But on the bright side, we are coming off 2 road games back in Bud.
Yeah, 14 days away, 15 days away from Bud Walton. Yeah, I'll give us a dub on that one because I'm going to give us an L on the next one.
I also agree. At Alabama,
Oates just seems to own. It seems like I know Bus beat him. I know for sure once, maybe twice. It just seems like it's always. That's one game I don't usually expect to win at Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama, historically great shooting team. I would be shocked if they somehow just torch it and just don't miss a shot, kind of like how Kentucky started the game against us.
Yeah. Well, that's what sucked about that Kentucky game. It's like those first couple shots they make were just like completely ridiculous.
I think they went for like 11 for 13 to start the game, which was nuts. They have not done that once this season.
I don't know. I have a feeling as long as that game's like switched back home, it might just be like an endless series of flips. Like no one's probably going to get a winning streak on it.
Missouri in Bud Walton, give me the Hogs. I'm not sold on Missouri whatsoever. Unless you're playing them at Missouri, then they play better at home, but that's a win. Texas A&M, dub.
Frauds. Stand by that one, though. I know I maybe took back my take on Kentucky. I'm sticking with that A&M one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say it now. Texas A&M is not winning the SEC regular season.
They'll make the tournament. They're a good 8 or 9. They're a good 8 or 9 seed.
They might even make a little bit of a run, but I don't know if they're a second weekend team.
I think we're going to blow them out of the water, personally, but
I hope so. Then we move to at Florida. Florida's big men are gonna eat us alive.
It's at their place. It's it is a Saturday game. I'll give the L.
I can tell you one thing though, Darius Acuff is going to outperform Boogie Flan.
I hope that's like what we come away with that trip. It's like just Boogie bowing down to our sweet Darius.
I mean, yeah, like just keep it close, especially at Bama and then at Florida. If we're going to lose those games, just don't get blown out.
Yeah, I'm with you. There's nothing to hurt. Nothing to hurt seeding, I would say.
Yeah, make it a 2 or 3 possession loss or closer.
Less than 9 points.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Texas and Bud Walton.
Dub.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna predict the sweep on the zoo.
Okay. It's 11 a.m.
Columbia's the worst town in the SEC.
Hey, I'm not going to argue against it. You know, I like it too. I like the Hogs over Missouri.
What does that put us at? Are we 16-6?
Yes.
So I think we just predicted us to go 8-2. Or no, is that 16-6? 3, 9. We got to go on 7-2. That would put, so 17
and 8.
Yeah, that's a solid year.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a world-beating year, but you know, it's a good season.
If you win it out, though, like hypothetically.
Oh, if you win out, that is a great run.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'd love that more than anything.
Hell, I think even a 1 loss, what would that put you at? 24-7?
Yeah.
I could live with that.
Oh, yeah.
Because you get 2 wins in SEC tournament. Yeah, give me either.
Since we've been talking about Darius Acuff, gonna go down in history as the best Arkansas point guard of all time. I pulled up the old mock draft.
What do we have them?
Let's see. Who is this by? So NBADraftRoom.com. Number 1 overall pick, Darren Peterson from Kansas. His comp, almost Kobe. Number 2 overall pick, AJ DeBansta from BYU. They have his comp, jumbo-sized RJ Barrett, Tracy McGrady.
Okay.
Number 3, Cameron Boozer. Comps, Michael Beasley, Al Horford. 4, Caleb Wilson, North Carolina. Comps, Kevin Garnett. Let's see, Wizards, or I don't know why I said Wizards. Number 5 overall pick. They have it as the Wizards. Kingston Flemings from Houston. And they have his comp as Markelle Fultz. If I'm being honest, if I'm drafting a guy and his comp is Markelle Fultz, I'm probably not taking him.
Well, I thought the almost Kobe one is kind of silly. I would rather just say like better Tracy McGrady or something like that.
Darius Acuff still on the board, pick number 6. Not Darius Acuff. They have Keaton Wagler from Illinois. Taller Ryan Rollins, a hint of SGA is the comp. But
7.
now, Darius Acuff, number 7. And his comps, Kobe White, Stephon Marbury.
I still like that Chris Paul comparison better. I don't know why.
Here's what they have to say about him. A baller and a winner who is nearly impossible to keep out of the lane. Big-time shot maker with a range on his jumper and a lot of confidence in his game. I agree.
Yeah, I like it.
I agree. But, I mean, in my opinion, I'd take him higher.
I think I'd have him right after the guy from Houston, probably. I'd probably have him and the guy from Houston are about the same.
I mean, if I have that number 5 pick and Flemings and Acuff are on the board, oh no, bias pick, I'm taking Acuff.
Yeah, I would agree.
But also with that 7th overall pick, they're projecting it to be the Mavs. And, you know, I wouldn't be upset to see Darius teaming up with Cooper Flag. I feel like that'd be kind of fun.
I can support that.
That could be a fun team.
Oh, yeah, I would like that. I'm trying to think where else. I mean, I guess the Grizzlies did move Morant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they did. I think they were trying to, but I don't think they succeeded.
But not too fast. The 30th overall pick, the last pick of the first round, they're projecting Malik Thomas to get drafted by guess who? The Mavs.
That'd be kind of cool.
I would be completely behind Leak and Acuff both getting taken to Dallas. That'd be fun.
But Malik, if you're listening here, if you're at pick 30, I think you should run it back for just one more.
Year 2 Malik would go crazy.
Yeah, I think so. I think it would be like a big jump. I mean, what he's averaging was 15. I bet he comes back next year, he's gonna be averaging 21. Maybe it'd be his team, I would think.
Yeah, and I mean, love Leak, but this team, this is Darius Acuff's team.
Yeah, I would agree. He's the head honcho.
He is. Right now, Malik is averaging 15 points a game, almost 3.5 rebounds, and nearly 3 assists.
And well, you know what's crazy? I bet if we go down the list of just best freshmen in our lifetime, I bet Malik's probably near the number 5 spot, or probably higher.
Yeah.
Or let's just go since Anderson era. I mean, I think one is probably Acuff.
Acuff is one.
One probably pretty big.
So how far back are we going?
Basically Anderson. So Portis, Gafford I'm gonna say Portis is probably on that list.
I'm saying Anthony Black is 2.
Yeah, he's on there.
He's right behind Acuff.
Moody's going to be on there for freshmen. I mean, it's just
if we're going just full freshman,
it's just freshman seasons. It's got to be those 3. I want to throw Portis in there. Well, I guess Portis ran it back though. I think he went 2.
Yeah, he came back for his sophomore year.
I'm trying to think.
But really, though, we've had.
I'm gonna put Malik at the 4 spot.
I mean, since we've only had 4 freshmen drafted.
Okay, so I'm somewhat correct. I called
it. If Malik gets if he picks up his game and gets drafted, I mean, yeah,
it had to be on there.
I might put him at 4 and then Jordan Walsh at 5.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, You
Well,
throw
actually,
Nick Smith on that list too, I guess.
Nick Smith is going to sit at 5,
Yeah,
just because he sat out most of the year.
yeah. I agree.
But also, Walsh, he kind of went crazy in that Kansas game.
Hit the big 3. I remember that.
But he did foul. I think right now, my top 5 freshman seasons are Darius Acuff, Anthony Black, Malik, Jordan Walsh, then Moses Moody at 3, then Malik 4, Jordan Walsh 5, Nick Smith Jr. put him at 6.
I'm gonna switch them. Just probably for my version would probably be switching Moody and AD probably.
I could see that. Also, shout out to the Diamond Hogs. I know you have some thoughts and opinions on the program as a whole, but hey, right? They had the coaches preseason All SEC come out. We get 4 of them: Gabe Gackle, Kahio Aloy, Ryder Helfrich, and Cam Coswell.
One thing about Van Horn is he can recruit. I give him props on that end for sure.
Yeah, and although things always happen and Dave just can't get the big one, you got to respect what Dave's done.
Yeah, I think he's probably like a top 10 coach, maybe top 10 coach in all time college baseball. I'm saying that without actually looking at any statistics. I'm just like estimating the amount of wins he's had. It's like
he's had 3 golden spikes in 10 years.
That was insane. I mean, and he had a run at Nebraska too. Like he has my respect, but I just think one natty could probably put him from maybe 9 or 8. I think he could jump probably 5 spots just off the resume.
Yeah, that's really the only thing left that he doesn't have on his resume. Yeah. It's just getting the big one, which leads me into a great segment, the what ifs of Arkansas sports. And there's a long list. It almost seems like the University of Arkansas is cursed, besides track and field.
Yeah, I would agree.
Let's go way back when. Bear Bryant, Alabama legend, was more than likely going to make his way to Fayetteville and be the head football coach. But then World War II happens. He enlists in the Navy, and he leaves. Once he comes back and gets back into coaching, Arkansas job's already filled. So what does he do? He hops around from a few jobs and then makes his way to Alabama, where he wins, 6 titles?
Yeah, second best ever, probably.
Just our luck. Homegrown. What's he from? Fordyce?
I was actually there today, and that town is decorated with him everywhere.
That because say he doesn't go to Alabama, he comes to Arkansas, even wins 1, 2 titles. The trajectory of the football program, in my opinion, drastically shifts.
You. I mean, I'm trying to think of the Clemson, right? They were kind of pretty much like us until the Dabo Sweeney era, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking if you go back, if we're going back, what about Jimmy Johnson? He's kind of the same. He could have been a program changer back in the 90s, and that's kind of would have put us a little bit above relevance at that time, I think.
Yeah, and another one you can look at is Frank Broyles. He won us a championship, but also after he stepped away and became AD, things went downhill. And honestly, it really never recovered from that. You had some years like Houston Nutt winning the West.
Ken Hatfield had some good seasons. Man, I can't remember if Long hired Bobby or not. And I think it was like right at the fringe of his retirement. I'm not going to say anything, but like, I don't know. I mean, I will say for Arkansas, like in today's current state of college football, I would take a Frank Broyles AD over Hunter Yurachek.
I mean, I would too. Also, I'm not a huge Houston Nut guy, but honestly, Houston Nut would probably be a fantastic AD.
I agree. That man can fundraise.
Oh yeah, yes he can.
Have you ever seen his old hype videos?
The one I've always seen is like there's tons of lion, tigers, and bears, but there's only one Razorback.
Yeah, I like that one. We're gonna bring that wood.
Oh yeah, him and D-Mac.
Yeah, I always thought that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and don't worry, there's still more what ifs with football. Like, what if Petrino didn't go for a drive that one day?
What if he could have just had a scandal in peace?
Exactly. I mean, people forget that Arkansas team, that Sugar Bowl team. If you can just sneak out a win against LSU or Alabama that year, you're in the national championship. You are playing for a national championship if you just sneak out one of those games.
Yeah.
But instead, you go to the Sugar Bowl, get beat by Ohio State, and watch the only two teams you lost to play for the national title.
Dude, was the Sugar Bowl year the Cam Newton year?
No.
I thought with the Sugar Bowl year, we maybe lost to Auburn. Because remember, I think we beat LSU to go to the Sugar.
Oh, yeah, we did. But no, that year was still LSU, Alabama in the national championship.
But Cam Newton, remember?
Was that like the year before they won the championship?
Like, yes. Like, if we would have beat LSU, I think you were talking about the Cotton Bowl year. Because remember, we played like Kansas State and just housed them.
Yeah,
like, I think I'm like 99.9% sure. By the way, best college football player of all time is no other than Cam Newton.
Yeah.
I will argue that till the day I die.
Greatest Heisman snub of all time, Darren McFadden, and it happened twice.
From the 501.
And I will get on a soapbox and yell that to anybody that will listen.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow does not deserve that Heisman over Darren McFadden.
Or the quarterback before him. Like, he got snubbed twice.
He lost to a running back his sophomore year.
It was someone from Ohio State. It was, I think.
Let's see.
Let me look. Dude, I've always hated the spelling on this. One spelling I usually get a little wrong.
Let's see. So it was Reggie, or no, it was Troy Smith at
Ohio State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody's biggest thing with Darren was he's a sophomore. Heisman's not a sophomore trophy. And then you know what they follow it up with the next year? Sophomore. Tim Tebow wins the Heisman.
And the thing is, like, Tim Tebow, like, yeah, he was a great college quarterback, right? He should have that. Darren McFadden had a good team. Like, they Arkansas had good teams then. But, dude, I would love to have seen what teams would have done to prepare if Darren McFadden had, like, wide receivers, like, out wide. Like, not the Marcus Monks and that type.
And, I mean, too, that same season, Darren McFadden wins SEC Offensive Player of the Year. So you're going to tell me that Tim Tebow wasn't the best offensive player in his conference, but he still won the Heisman?
Yeah, I agree with you on that, 100%. My second Heisman snub, though, is truly think Manziel should have went back-to-back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not his fault. It's Kevin Sumlin's defense was giving up 50 pieces to everybody.
Yeah, but Jameis Winston also had a good year.
I mean, yeah, that's tough because it's Jameis, I guess.
I mean, he had 2,200 passing yards on like 79% completion.
It just seems like Jameis. Like, I agree. Like Jameis should have probably. It just seems like Cam Newton or Manziel though. There was no one anybody was drafting before that guy for a college football game.
Yeah. Imagine if Johnny would have like taken it serious.
Well, did
That's
you see?
part too. Is he was balling out like that, won a Heisman his freshman year, and dude just partying all the time, does not care, and he's still just out there just cooking your favorite.
Oh, dude, I think it's like hysterical just because like he has that documentary he had. He like basically said he like the harder he partied, the better he played.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, the Money Manziel is iconic though. I used to think that was awesome.
Oh yeah.
8th grade Peyton really thought that was like the move.
I agree. Also, another what if for Arkansas football. This is probably my last for the football at least. Lane Kiffin.
And that one's recent, too.
Mutual interest. And we just let Ole Miss steal him away just for a little bit more money. And yeah, he left Ole Miss, and now there's a bunch of drama there between like everybody. But also give me a playoff run that ends in the semis, and I'm taking that over a 2-10 season every day of the week, even if the coach leaves and we have to start from scratch after that.
Well, I'm trying to think. I think after the COVID era, I think Lane Kiffin's worst statistical season was 8-4. And the previous staff, I think that was their best at Arkansas. I just, you know who I blame for that?
Who?
The man in Fayetteville named Hunter Yurachek.
Yeah, and I mean the weird thing is too, Sam tricked us. He tricked all of us.
Yeah, con man.
That Outback Bowl season, like it had me thinking, like, wow, like, because no, we had 9 wins that season. We went 9-4 after beating Penn State, and actually we were both at that game. And
yeah, we were there.
I was like, man, like we're gonna be like a dark horse for the SEC going forward. And then after that, what, that season 7 wins?
Yeah, and those were like 6. Weren't they like 6 and 6s with the bowl wins? Yeah, I don't know. I thought so too. But like Sam Pittman was carried by Barry Odom, the best offensive coordinator probably college football right now, Kendall Briles. It's just saying, I mean, Barry Odom was probably a better defensive coordinator than head coach.
Yeah, and I mean the last 2 years he got carried by Bobby's offense, but that really showed whenever we didn't have a defense.
Yeah. I don't know. I just still can't believe it got that bad by the end, I guess. I will say, probably the best 2-10 team of all time.
Oh yeah. Put us up against any other 2-10 team in of all history, we're winning.
Oh yeah.
They're scoring a lot, but we're still winning.
Or hell, if we played in like the Big 12 or I don't even know. I was gonna say the American, but Memphis kind of put BTA a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, the worst part of that Memphis game this last year was Jafar just getting carried.
Or 6'6", like 30 or 50 pounder just gets dragged by the backup quarterback.
Can't make that up.
Maybe that shows some fight for this new staff that we currently have.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they prove me wrong. I hope they go out and make a bowl game first year. I'll hop on the train fully after that, but I'm just I'm skeptical. Battered hog syndrome, I guess. Year after year.
I will say, for what he's done so far, also he's done all right. Like he's it could be worse. Like I feel like we've had worse portal classes, but
Yeah, I think he recruited better than I expected.
Yeah, I think he surpassed maybe my expectations so far.
My favorite like staff hire was definitely Ron Roberts. Like that was actually like a solid pickup for a coordinator. I mean, everything else just kind of like about coaching wise, but Ron Roberts is not going to have as bad of a defense as we had last year.
Yeah. Whoever we hired for the special teams coach, I'm just going to assume is an automatic upgrade. Scott Fountain was I still don't know how this man had a job.
I can't remember the guy's name. That's the new.
He had like a little run somewhere. I think it was
I think he used to be the head coach at Georgia State.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Southern, one of those small Georgia schools.
I'm going to go ahead and assume we maybe downgraded offensive coordinator a little bit. I want to say we probably upgraded in the others.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that. I think you kind of hit the nail on the head with that one. Where is this?
I will say I think Bobby's going to completely transform the North Carolina offense.
Yeah, I agree too. They're gonna have a good offense. Like Bobby, if there's one thing Bobby's gonna do, he's going to have a good offense. That's just what it's gonna be.
Especially in the ACC. If he had any luck in the portal, they're gonna be solid.
All right, so the special teams coach Chad Lunsford, his coaching experience goes all the way back to 1996, where he was Georgia military student assistant. But yeah, he was associate head coach and special teams coordinator at Florida Atlantic. Last year, he was interim head coach and special teams coordinator. Or 2024, he was interim special teams or interim head coach, special teams coordinator for Florida Atlantic. Last year, he was special teams coordinator at Auburn. And from 2018 to 2021, he was the head coach at Georgia Southern. I'm
going to say we upgraded from Scotty Fountain. Yeah. I will say we got kickers. Don't think he was necessarily responsible for those. But, like, I was always told this man was just, like, recruiting legend in Alabama and Georgia.
It's kind of hard to not look like a decent special teams coach when we have Cam Little.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, the onside kick, I don't know. It seems like our punt team was always kind of I feel like we're going to upgrade, like, significantly on special teams. And that's just going to be simply because, like, how bad it was.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, let's see. What's another cursed Arkansas lure almost?
I mean, I don't know. The Reggie Fish muff punt's pretty bad. The Clint Sterner fumble.
Mm-hmm. The infamous foul ball.
Oh yeah, for the baseball team. I don't know. One moment, I don't know if it's bad luck, but just the gut-wrenching loss I think of is the Ole Miss baseball in Omaha. We like evened it up, and then we just went down with, I think Nolan pitched. Like, pitched a really good game, and we just
That was 2022. Let's see, Ole Miss. It was down to the final 4 teams. Ole Miss was just the team that just got hot and went on a run.
They were the last team that got like a bid.
And like whenever I saw that matchup, I was like, oh, we're making the Natty. Like,
yeah. And the thing was that they beat Oklahoma. Oklahoma's a very meh. Like, we would have swept them. Ole Miss did too, but crazy.
Yeah, baseball.
It's a humbling game, to say the least.
Yeah, and unless you're an LSU fan, then somehow you just LSU in baseball just irritates me so much. What, they've had 2 different head coaches win 2 titles in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Still waiting on number 1.
I don't know. I mean, Bianco at Ole Miss, though. I mean, he kind of had I think him and Van Horn started off either a year or so apart, maybe. And their careers are almost so comparable to the last couple. The Van Horns had been better, and then he just doesn't have. Bianco has the one championship though.
The fluke championship we can also have.
I don't know. I mean, who's that guy? I mean, Mississippi State fired their guy when he won Natty.
Yeah, would they fired him 2 years after?
Yeah, that's something crazy.
But they also missed the postseason.
Yeah.
That's understandable. You're 2 years removed from a national championship and you missed the postseason. That makes sense.
Yeah, or I don't know, the coach at Texas though, Schloss, that guy is a good baseball coach, I would say.
Not going to win a title.
Well, he's got something in common with us, so.
Put us up together in the regional or the super regional.
Yeah, big fantastic matchup. Schloss versus Van Horn.
I will say, when we swept Texas last year, that felt so good.
Oh yeah. Who else was it? I mean, also Vitello leaving. The conference baseball coaches was originally Vitello. Probably, I don't know. Corbin was pretty dang. I forget Corbin at Vanderbilt was really good for a couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, right now you got to give the top coach in the conference to Jay.
Yeah, LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Corbin second, just off the resume.
I mean, honestly, you can put Dave top.
I was gonna put Sullivan at Florida over him, but then I'd probably put So we got him at 3 or 4.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely top 5 in the conference right now. It definitely helps that Vitello left. And Tony, for some reason, if you're watching, go spend a couple of years in the pros, find your love for college, and come on back and take your spot in Fayetteville.
Now that I will sign off on. I agree. Tony V, come home.
Oh yeah, definitely come on back. That would be what we need is Dave to finally get the elusive 1, let him retire, and then bring Tony in. I mean, honestly, do you think Dave is just because he hasn't missed a postseason and I don't know how long. Do you really think he's just still going, just chasing that 1 title?
So yeah, I mean, a couple of years ago he made that line saying winning championships doesn't motivate me anymore, and I was like, well, I think he has to irk him a little bit. He's never gotten one. I would hope. I would love to think that at least.
I mean, if I'm Dave Van Horn and I finally get the 1 championship, I'm retiring on top.
For sure, especially after 25 years of pretty good baseball or whatever it is.
Yeah, no, I'm calling it quits on that. I'm going out a legend. I'll sit in my retirement and just have a good time.
I was gonna say, what his career win total is? It's something crazy.
He's so overall in
he's 933 wins.
Is that just with us? Because I think him coaching NCAA,
yeah,
including everything, he's 1,304 and 642.
Yeah, the 933 is this record. Okay, what if you really wanted to get that 1,000 win at Arkansas, and it was at 9? Say he did it this year somehow, and he was 30 wins. Say he's at 985 or 989. And if he came back next year, would you just come back to get the 1,000 after the Natty, or would you just be I got the Natty, I'm out?
After all the heartbreaking ends to the season, I think I'm taking it.
I think I'm called. Yeah, I think I'm calling it a career, probably.
Because I mean, he would have to coach 2 more seasons to get that 1,000. Because
It would basically be like just coming back for one more year to get that 1,000.
yeah, and I mean, maybe he might do it. I don't know. That's if he finally can get the one, and I'm really hoping so.
I feel like he might go like the Mike Martin route and just like coach. I could see a scenario in which we have been on for like 10 more years, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, like, there's there's no like rational way to like not like to fire him either.
Oh no, you can't fight. Arkansas baseball is like pretty mid. I'm pretty sure like before him.
Let's see.
I'm like,
We
we obviously didn't have a title. I mean,
we've only missed the postseason 1 year since Dave Van Horn has taken over.
yeah, I'm saying like before, like he is Arkansas baseball. Like that's never going to be the debate. Like,
Yeah, him and Norm.
yeah, who would you say is Arkansas football? Like,
Frank.
coach, not player.
I guess. I mean, it has to be Frank.
Yeah, probably historically.
I mean, besides him, Houston.
So like you're saying, like yeah, time and wins.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could respect it. I'd have to sit back and reflect on that one. I'm gonna go Kendall Browse or Gus Malzahn.
and I mean, basketball. There's zero question who it is. I mean, his name's on the court.
What if Cal wins one?
If Cal wins one, he's still at number 2. But I think just Nolan getting that first one and then almost winning another one the following year and just going on that insane run in the 90s, like he is Arkansas basketball. Like, and historically, if you think Arkansas basketball, it's Nolan Richardson and
I would agree. I think also just that like he had his own playing style, like that 40 minutes of hell. That probably helps.
Mm-hmm.
I think for Cal though, it'd be nice for Arkansas to get it for sure. But for Cal, it would really up his resume.
Yeah, and especially if he could do it like relatively quickly at Arkansas, just because like Kentucky fans would go absolutely ballistic that in 15 years he only won one at Kentucky, but he goes to Arkansas for a couple and gets one.
Oh yeah, it's just like I would pay money just to see that experiment on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
I
mean realistically, if Cal just makes a Final Four here, that he. What's that? That would be his 4th team that he took to the Final Four.
It's insane.
It's insane. He's already done it with 3, and 2 of them being Memphis and UMass.
I feel bad for the Memphis basketball. I feel like they're Penny Hardaway. I wonder if Penny would maybe ever consider coming to Fayetteville being assistant and coach.
I'd take him as an assistant. I don't think I'd take him as a head coach.
I'll definitely take Cal and if you had Cal and Penny on the staff, I think it would just make a guaranteed get any Memphis kid you may ever want.
That's true. You've got all the ties.
Oh
yeah. Sign me up for every Billy Richmond that comes out of Memphis every day of the week.
And also all for him starting at this point.
I agree.
Trust Cal, but
I really like Carter Knox. But right now, Billy's playing better. And Billy's finally like actually hitting threes and stuff. Like before, that was like the biggest thing between Knox and Billy. You have Knox and you can kind of spread the ball around a little bit more because Billy was just a get the ball dry straight at the basket. But now that Billy can hit some threes, really elevates his game.
Well, I saw a stat about it. It's like he's had like X amount of games so far this year. It's like he scores within the first 30 seconds that he comes in.
Oh, dude, he plays with his head on fire. It's insane.
Yeah, he comes in and looks for a bucket. I noticed it this time when we played Kentucky. He did it too.
Oh, he was lighting it up. Like, there's not going to be many people that can truly guard Billy Richmond as he's driving to the paint.
I swear, I think he's faster with the basketball than without it.
Yeah, sometimes he runs a little too fast with the basketball.
Well, whenever we got in a scuffle with Kentucky though the other day, Billy wanted the smoke.
Billy's never backed down. Billy, he lives for that.
You had Billy and Brazil; those two were just all about it. You could tell.
And you know, I like a team with a backbone.
I'm with you. I think it's like that's one of the reasons I like the AB team. It seems like they were always trying to start something.
Oh yeah, they'd get a little chippy. They'd start talking. You got a team that's good enough to back up the talk. Let them talk.
I'm with you. It will backfire on occasion.
Oh yeah,
a lot of times though, it's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, definitely pretty sweet. But you know, Big Fish, you got anything else to add?
I got nothing till the next show.
All right. Well, I'm Nick Yarbrough. That's Peyton Fisher. Thank you for joining in from the 501. We'll see you next time.